keep turning.
Oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Go, 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 go.
Oxtails with lima beans,
Okay.
and that is called a pilau.
Oh, wait.
Let's swim. This is horrible. So today I made some bulgogi for our special.
That's just so horrible. They're not thinking about their children.
So have you been to the Philippines?
Mm-hmm.
So how did people react to you?
I had this American kid in my school in Beijing, in China.
I just checked online and I found out that this beach called Lido Key Beach is super pretty. So yeah, we want to check it out.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Race all of these broken dreams in flight.
Man, super fun. 진짜 모래가 완전 너무 고와요, 진짜.
We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly.
Lots of fish? You should have brought your GoPro and then, yeah. Oh my gosh.
You wanna go get it, and that way you can. Let's go change.
Okay, let's swim. Yesterday we were swimming and we saw the rainbow and it was so beautiful. This GoPro didn't take anything and I don't know, it was acting up also. It just, kept turning off by itself and wow. So no footages from the beach and oh my gosh, this is horrible. Rainbow. 아, 무지개 봐라. 유리가 좋아서 따라오나 보다. 다솜이도 좋아서 따라오는 거예요. 네. We just saw a Mexican restaurant passing by, trying to check out downtown of Tampa, and they're saying it's a world-class Mexican food or world-class Mexican restaurant, so hopefully it is nice. Yeah.
Exactly what I wanted.
Really? You like it?
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memory.
So today I made some bulgogi for our special daddy. And I hope he likes it. You should taste it and tell me.
Okay. Well, hot. That's delicious.
Oh yeah, you should have waited, right? Until it gets a little cooler.
No, it's good. Wow. Oh my goodness.
맛있어요? You're half African American and half
Filipino.
okay.
Yeah.
How was it like?
Growing up?
Mhm.
It was okay. I mean, it was a little different. I remember some things that used to happen is that I don't look like my Filipino cousins. So like I'd be hanging out with them and I get weird looks like, why is this black kid hanging around other Filipinos?
So they see you black.
Yeah, because I was before I was darker and like my hair was kinkier, so they would think I was black, and because I didn't look Filipino when I was younger. And then like when I'd hang out with my girl cousins.
I thought people would change from dark, from lighter to dark as they grow.
I got a little bit lighter. I think it's the California sun isn't as strong.
Because you grew up in Florida, right?
I grew up in Florida. So yeah, it was fine. I mean, I remember some of the guys, because I had my cousins who were girls, they're pretty, and they thought that I would be talking to my cousins, because like, who's this black guy talking to our Filipino girls? I'm like, dude, chill, they're my cousins. No, there was only one time when anything ever happened, and it was when I was in nursing school. I remember I went to nursing school here in Orlando, and we saw an interracial couple walking in the hospital carrying their child, and my classmate looked at me and she was like, that's just so horrible. They're not thinking about their children. It's an interracial couple. I have nothing against black people, nothing against white people, but they should just stay separate. And I'm just thinking, hello, mixed kid right here, and I'm just fine.
I know.
Yeah, but I think as long as the family loves them, supports them, I think that's all that matters in the end. Because kids are going to be kids, and people are always going to have something to say, no matter if they're mixed race or religion, sexual orientation. There's always going to be something. So I think the most important thing is that there's love at home, and they feel that, and then all the rest of the stuff won't matter.
Like any struggles? Because a lot of people say, the identity, you know what I mean? Those kind of stuff.
What do you check now? Because in America, sometimes it's hard for me.
Yeah.
I think now I check both.
Yeah.
Like I check, black, African American, and Asian. But before, when I first saw that checklist, I looked at it and I gave it back to the lady. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, look at them. I don't know who they are. They don't have any check box in there. But then later when I talked to my friends, they're like, you just check both. I'm like, oh, because I didn't know it's okay to check both.
check both.
Yes, so I didn't want to check one because they're not one.
Yeah,
but once I learned that, then I check both.
Yeah.
So.
Some places want to make you check one. Some will let you check more than one.
So if they check you only and let you only check one, what do you check?
It depends. And sometimes it depends on my mood.
Okay.
It's like, what am I today? I think the good thing is that I was raised with both sides very equally. Like I was with my dad's family a lot, my mom's family a lot, so I identify with both.
Okay.
So, I mean, I really feel like I'm an equal mix of both.
Okay.
If there's one box, I think my default might be black, because for my
people
dad,
see you.
you're supposed to follow what your father is.
Oh, okay.
I think that was just him trying to claim me, but yeah.
And actually, race itself, it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's a very
Fluid.
vague or whatever. Like, I don't know. Because everybody's actually sort of mixed, and
We all have different things from somewhere or other.
true. So, have you been to the Philippines?
I went in 2007.
So, how did people react to you?
It was interesting because I didn't go with my family. I went with my with a volunteer group because I went to go volunteer. So the Filipinos would see me and they're like, "Are you Filipino? Are you American? Like, what are you?" So like, it's funny. A lot of times, what they'll do is like they'll try and test you. Like they'll come up and they'll like speak to you in English and they'll throw out like a Filipino or Tagalog word and see if you respond. And I'm a jerk, so I just like pretend I don't know anything.
Do you know Tagalog though?
I speak some. Some.
Okay.
Because my grandparents taught me. They lived with us when they got older, and they taught me some. I'm not fluent by any means, but I can fake a conversation decently.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to be stronger than what's out there. If you're stronger than it, you'll overcome all of it. Because you can't control other people. And that's one thing I learned a long time ago. Don't worry about anything that you can't change. Because if you start worrying about what other people are saying, and you can't change it anyway, then you're putting your own self down. Don't let anybody ever take your joy from you. We come a long way after all these years together, 3 decades already. And now, today, shoot, even then, back then, we learned to just ignore it. Because like Chris was saying, like they were saying, that love overcomes it. It definitely overcomes all that.
Do you think, because people mix and then like two different cultures together? Because people saying like you're losing your culture,
I mean, if anything, I feel like it's more interesting. Because I have two distinct cultures that come together to form me, and I feel connected to both of them, It's my Filipino culture and my Black culture. They're a part of who I am, and I'm not less of one or the other. They both make up me, So I mean,
if you have your own children, what kind of culture do you think you inherit?
I mean, I think I would have them know a part of it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because every single part contributes to who I am. I mean, I can't just say this. I think that's the thing. The problem with a lot of people, they just want one label, they want one box, and they want you to fit and check that box. And for me, it's like there's so many different boxes that make me who I am. My race, where I grew up, and how I am. I mean, all those things contribute. So I would want my kids to feel the same way, that all these things contribute to who you are. You don't have to be just Black or just Filipino or just American or just anything. It's all these things to contribute, and then you are who you are. That's what I would say. That's what I would say.
With Lily, even when I was dating, I'm like, why do you make that sound? And she was like, hey, try it. And, because the noodles, they have to eat while it's really hot. So if you slap it like that, it actually cools off. It doesn't, because usually if you eat hot food, you just put it on your tongue. Your tongue gets burnt. And then you can't taste it because you still feel the burning effect, in your tongue. But with noodles, if you do, it's gonna do the same thing. So you don't taste it. But if you slap it like, so it cools it off. So you don't burn your tongue. So you still enjoy the flavor. And so,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So, because if you put hot food in your tongue, if it's hot, it burns your and you feel the taste kind of goes away. So that the reason they smoke is, it doesn't burn your tongue. So the flavor, you still taste it. And, you just go ahead and learn those. And so with different parts, and when I come visit, kind of like the belching part, I had this American kid in my school in Beijing, in China, and every time, after eating, he would just go, "Bah, bah." I'm like, dude. But then I started doing it myself. I'm like, man, it's actually, I mean, it might not sound good, but it's actually relieving. I'm like, maybe let me try it. It felt, you feel good. But, so they're just little things, once you live and see different people, that I see there should be a reason for everything people do, and, so I just learn, and, now I embrace it, you see somebody do like, oh, okay. I mean, it's cool. I mean, unless if it's not something really, like, to the extreme, then it's fine. But yeah, like I said, I mean, that's how I've learned, just with the traveling experience, if you've been there, been with these people, you kind of see where they're coming from. Because we are all culturally background, we're different. Yeah. But if you, like they say, if you go to Rome, do as the Roman. If you go there and see like, okay, they do this, then you're able to embrace. Yeah. You can put your comparison apart aside and be like,
Somi, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. So how do you feel to finish your vacation, baby?
great.
Did you enjoy it?
Loved it. Now I'm sad little by little, but I'll feel okay.
Yeah, it's okay to be sad.
It's okay to be sad and cry. Little by little, I'll feel better. Okay.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with our vacation. We're going back home. 11 hours drive. We've done about 2 hours so far. A little over 1 hour. 엄마 그렸어? 엄마야? 네. 우와. Merry Christmas, everybody. I came to Yuri's school.
Gingerbread There's candy canes, there's Christmas lights, there's trees.
And daddy's gonna get mad. You want daddy to get mad?